It was 2 weeks ago today, and I was just arriving at the hospital. I'd not been well all over the weekend, and I'd been resting up, thinking it was my usual heart condition. And on Monday morning, things weren't settling down, so I decided I'd contact my GP, and they said, look, you need to phone 999. So I did that, and unfortunately, because the ambulance was all being held up at the hospital, it took several hours for an ambulance to arrive, and then when we got there, there were 33 ambulances waiting outside.
Grief.
And it was just a horrendous situation. I did get taken in relatively quickly. The ambulance crew made sure, because I had chest pain, that I was taken in, and I was given an ECG, and I was given blood tests, and then I was sent back out to the ambulance to wait. My troponin test was negative, which proved that I hadn't had a heart attack, which was very reassuring. But, you know, I do have a chronic heart condition. So we're continuing to wait in the ambulance. The ambulance crew were getting ready for me to spend the night in the ambulance. People had been spending the 24 hours plus in their ambulances. And then they came out and said that my COVID test was positive. And the consultant had said that my heart problems were because of COVID. So at 10 o'clock that evening, they discharged me home.
Sorry to interrupt you, but then you experienced the pains again, and then you took the decision to drive, 300 miles to a London hospital. Just explain why you took that decision.
To be honest, the pain was there all the time. And
it wasn't until the Wednesday afternoon, after spending time trying to contact other hospitals, that in the Wednesday evening we decided that we had no option but to travel to London, because Alison wasn't getting any better, and we knew that going back to Treliske was going to be pretty pointless, and so we decided that the only way forward was to get in the car and drive up to Charing Cross.
Ross, what did you think? Sorry to interrupt. What did you think about a journey for 300 miles to Charing Cross Hospital in West London? I mean, when Alison was experiencing these chest pains?
You know, to some extent, it's a calculated risk, but not to have gone would have been a bigger risk than to have jumped in the car. And I knew that for 5 hours she was in some danger. But I thought if we hadn't gone, she would have been in even greater danger. So it wasn't a difficult decision to make in the end.